For the first time, we've compiled the brand new baseball staff here at Dixie State College. From left to right, Brian Kaplan, assistant coach, baseball operations, camp coordinator. To his left, our right, assistant coach Ryan Gibson. To his right, Red Storm coach Chris Fainauer, the head coach. And then Dave Martinez, the pitching and recruiting coordinator for Dixie State College. Gentlemen, a pleasure to have you here in St. George, and a pleasure to have you here all as a staff for the first time. First question is to Coach Fainauer. Obviously, as an assistant at Reno, you're in tune with the Division I schedule and pace. With your experience at Division II, what do you expect to bring to Dixie State College starting out in the spring?
I think that we're very well prepared with what was left by the former staff. They did a great job with creating this year's schedule. The recruiting class they brought in is tremendous. Really good group of freshmen, a couple good junior college players, and with the core returning, including 13 seniors, we're in a great position to just continue what they were building on. What I brought with me is just experience, knowledge of the game, experience of coaching these type of players, because we do have a lot of Division I players, and that's been an easy transition to this point with the things that we've done on the field right now.
We've had multiple opportunities through media interviews and our press conference to meet you. Introduce the guys that will be helping you out on the path to success and hopefully the road to Cary, North Carolina.
Okay. Dave Martinez. Dave came to us directly from University of New Mexico. Spent 3 years at UNLV prior to that. Was the pitching coach and recruiting coordinator at those places, and has come in to do our recruiting and to work with our pitchers hands-on, daily basis. I've given him full reign with the pitching staff in terms of calling the game, putting in the mechanical things, helping along with Bryce Patterson, our strength coach, putting together the strength program that we'll work on throughout the year. And so he has full reign of running the pitching side of it. Ryan Gibson, to my right, has come from Oregon State, played at Oregon State, won a national championship there, played professionally, and then spent the last couple of years at Oregon State as an undergrad assistant. Will help run our outfielders and has assisted me in all the offensive parts of the game, the short game, base running, and the offensive side, and he'll assist in the recruiting process as well. Brian Kaplan, Director of Baseball Operations, camp coordinator. He's going to handle all of our camps. He's going to handle a lot of our community relations, community service projects, and helps on the field as well in all aspects of the game. And then we will have Andrew Smith coming in the next month, who will be our volunteer coach, and will do a lot of office work for us. Just going to be a grinder and get his feet wet in this and help us in a lot of ways on the field and in the office.
Dixie State Baseball Coaching Staff joining us. Dave, seeing that you have free reign over the pitching staff, you've had an opportunity to kind of see the guys come in some workouts here in the fall. Of the returning staff and those that are coming in, can you highlight a couple of guys that you're eagerly anticipating working with?
Well, two right away would be Mike Dietrich and Bryce Anderson. They have some arm slots that we like to work with, a lot of command and pitchability that they are working with. Basically, a lot of experience. Innings logged. You got Mike coming back, transferring in from San Diego, so there's some D1 experience also. And, just the older guys himself. We got AC, Austin Christiansen, if I pronounce it, logging in a lot of innings also. Just an experienced staff, guys that won't get flustered, hopefully. And it won't be scared out there to go out there and throw quality strikes for us.
Ryan, with your experience at Oregon State and having gone to Omaha a couple of times, what do you want to instill, especially in base running in the short game for this Dixie State staff this year?
I think even overall, not just base running in the short game, just treating the entire program like a D1 program. Base running and short game, obviously, we're going to work hard at it, and we're going to create an identity that Fate's already kind of instilled in the guys, and do the best that we can uphold that all year long.
Brian, as the baseball operations guy, you've got to get familiar with travel plans to the Bay Area, to Southern California, and Hawaii. How much do you know of those areas? And also, as the camp coordinator, what kind of community involvement do you want to get involved with this program?
Well, I've had about 15 years of experience in scout team baseball in Las Vegas, and I've done all the travel, all the logistics of those programs over the years. So fairly familiar. We've traveled cross country several times with high school kids. As far as community relations go, I really would like to bring an atmosphere, or help create an atmosphere here at Hurst Field, where we have 1,000 people a night show up at our games, almost like a minor league atmosphere. Promotions, getting the youth involved more on the field, and I really feel like we can do that. No, I think when you have time to get out in the community and really inform people of what you're trying to do, they get to know you, they get to know the coaching staff, they get to see what you're trying to instill in the city, in the town. I think you have a great chance to raise the attendance at your games.
Plain and simple, what are your this year goals, and what are your goals in the next 3 to 5 years?
Our goal is to go to Cary, North Carolina. I wouldn't have come here if that wasn't what I believed that Jason Booth's goal was for the program. President Nadal, the investment that's been made in the athletics at this school, from the top down, the facilities that we have, the type of players that have come here, the support the community has for the college, soon to be university. If I didn't think that was a realistic goal, then I wouldn't have accepted the position. So that's our short-term, long-term. That's going to be our goal as long as I'm the head coach at Dixie State.
From left to right, Brian Kaplan, Ryan Gibson, Dave Martinez to the far right, and head coach Chris Payton are your baseball staff for the 2012 season. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.